Exercises don't have to be that boring. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you may be. I hope you're having a good day so far, and I want to talk to you today about exercises, because as guitar players we have to do these technical exercises in order to get better. That's just the way it is. Now, of course, there's many different exercises you can do, and a lot of them are very tedious. But do we really have to do them? Well, the answer might be yes or no. Depends on how you look at it. Depends on what your goals are. If you're learning scales or arpeggios or some type of theoretical guitar element, you're most likely going to want to focus on that kind of rote method that I opened the video with. But for general maintenance of your skills and increasing your speed or technical expertise on the guitar, you don't have to rely on these boring sounding exercises. But chances are, if you're like me, you're not a big fan of this. It sounds like crap, let's be honest. So why wouldn't you play something that sounds awesome while improving your skills on the guitar? Here's my suggestion. Find some very awesome licks or riffs from your favorite guitar players or your favorite songs and practice those as you would any technical exercise. Just build them into your practice routine. Now, you want to make sure that they're a little technically demanding on you, so don't pick really easy stuff, but pick stuff that sounds good and also trains your muscle memory and trains your alternate picking, trains your sweep picking, trains your legato, whatever your goals are. Like I mentioned, pick something that sounds good, and you'll not only play it better because you know what it's supposed to sound like, you'll have fun doing it and you'll be more compelled to practice more often. So let's say I want to practice my alternate picking. Instead of practicing something like this, practice something that's musical. How about a Paul Gilbert lick? That is much more fun to do than a chromatic exercise. And I'm definitely working my alternate picking there. Now, you're gonna wanna structure it a little bit more disciplined than that. I was kind of just improvising a little bit between those two exercises, but you get the point. You can choose any lick or riff from one of your favorite musicians and just use that as a practice tool. Let's say I wanna practice hybrid picking. There's a lot of different hybrid picking exercises out there to get me started, but if I want to have fun while I'm practicing it, why not choose an Eric Johnson lick? And I don't have to play it as fast as these guys play it, as long as I am keeping it consistent. Side note, you need to use a metronome when you do these exercises, but as you continue to use it in your practice routine, you'll be like, wow, I can actually play that up to speed with Eric Johnson. And of course, when you practice, it's not always about distortion and delay. By the way, get this shirt. Description, link below. Yeah. One that I love to work on is this Joe Satriani lick that totally exercises my dexterity, my finger strength, my stretching, my time, really the whole package. And you don't just have to find your exercises from these crazy guitar heroes like Satriani or Paul Gilbert or Eric Johnson. The riff from Snow by the Red Hot Chili Peppers is actually one of my go-to warm-up exercises. So for that one, if you wanted to learn that one, I highly recommend it. It is super brutal on your hammer-on and just getting these different chord positions down really quickly. It'll really build your endurance. So I would recommend just learning the chords first. So just practice. And then there's probably an easier way to play it than how I'm doing it. I'm alternate picking every string, but you know, it works for me. And it's really hard, so I know I'm working when I'm trying to play it. So there you have it, my friends. Don't be confined to the boring exercises that make you not really want to practice. You can find licks and riffs out there that sound great to you, that are played by your favorite guitar players, and just turn them into exercises. You can even vary them if you want to and make them your own. But really, I just encourage you to listen to a lot of music and find a riff or a lick that stands out to you that is pretty, technically demanding for whatever your level of guitar playing is currently. And after that, just work it into your practice routine. I'm not saying to abandon all the boring stuff. Some of it is actually necessary just as a foundation, but really, I would say 90% of my practice is exercises that I've either made up or they're other licks from my favorite guitar players. Very minimal actual, just technical, boring, non-musical sounding exercises exist in my guitar practice routine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and let me know in the comments which licks that you like to practice from your favorite guitar players. Maybe I'll try them out and add them to my routine. All right, have a great day, and I will talk to you tomorrow.